What's going on, guys and gals, and welcome back to yet again another bad business video. In today's bad business video, we have here the Blue Diamond Deagle, everyone. The brand new Blue Diamond Deagle. I'm so happy that we finally got a Deagle revamp, man. Like, you have no idea. Like, I've been actually grinding this gun before this came out because I really wanted Diamond on it before the update got pushed. So I started using the Deagle until I got Diamond, and I'm proud to say that the Deagle is the first weapon outside of the sniper category that I personally have Diamond. As well as that, in this update, we had a couple other new additions added other than the new outfits. As you guys can see, we have the Egghead outfit, the Pink Creature. We also got two new legendary skins, being the classic MP5 for all of you who love the classic MP5. There it is. And we also have the Cyber AK legendary skin. Besides cosmetic things, we also got a couple different changes as well. We have the Frag remodel, awesome. The Quicklime remodel, the Flashbang remodel. That is honestly kind of like a small change if you really think about it, because it's just a remodel for equipment. But at the same time, it shows you how much Bad Business really does care about their game overall, because they're willing to go change things that, like, in players' minds don't really change too much of the gameplay. Like, let's be honest, a remodel for the Frag doesn't change the gameplay up too much, but when you really notice it and really look at it, it's like, it shows you the game is evolving. It's taking a step in the right direction. It's now upping the quality of all their models, and they're going to revamp literally everything. So that's awesome to see. But as well as that, we also have a brand new knife, the butter knife, which I know a lot of you have been wanting for some reason. I don't know why, but you all have been wanting a butter knife. So, I mean, here it is. And obviously, we have the GLK, which I will make a whole separate video on the GLK later this week. I just wanted to get the Diamond Deagle out of the way because it's the Diamond Deagle. Why wouldn't I? I also plan on making a best setup on the Deagle sometime next week. Not this week, next week. And yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah, I mean, enough stalling. Let's just get into this video. Here we are in game, ladies and gentlemen. We have here the Diamond Deagle. Oh my God, look at how gorgeous this thing looks, dude. With the brand new model and everything, it's great. What else can I say? It's great. New iron sights make me able to actually see my enemies, at least when I'm not shooting it for like the second shot. As you guys can see, if I shoot guns, boom, boom, I can't even see it again. I just have to guess. But that is something that I love about the Deagle, right? Is these animations. And that's something I can say that I think Ethan did a tremendous job on, is whenever he imported this model, the animations were the same. Like, he didn't need to change the animations because they worked so well. So in my eyes, it was kind of meant to be. And I'm kind of glad it was that way, because I personally love these animations on the Deagle. Like, I just love the way it looks whenever it kicks up like this. Like, it's so clean, and it feels so satisfying to use. Like, it does. For some reason, the Deagle feels super satisfying now with these animations and this model. It's like a combination of the two. And part of me before, as much as I was joking around with Petrify about this, I was like, man, I'm going to miss this old model, mostly because of the animations. But the fact that we're keeping these old animations, nothing really is changing about it. Honestly, it's just making this gun, this remodel, to me, not remodel, sorry, revamp, making it so much better that, I don't know, I really like it, personally. I think we could have done with a better inspect, personally, and maybe just a better reload, but I'm not too bothered by it overall. I'm kind of glad we got what we got. And yeah, man, I don't know, I just really love the Deagle revamp. But before this next game starts, let's quickly go over the new attachments that were added to it. So let's head over to the muzzle category. And you guys are thinking, whoa, we got new muzzles for the Deagle? Yes, we did. Pretty awesome to see. We have the beak, which that is what it does to it when you put it on. And we also have the stabilizer. As well as those two things, we have 5 brand new barrels. We have here the extended barrel, the tactical barrel, the heavy barrel, the medium barrel, and finally the Enrager barrel, aka full auto Deagle. Next up, we have 3 new triggers. We have the heavy trigger, the lightweight trigger, and the tactical trigger. We have 1 other ammo conversion. It puts it to a .44 instead of a 50 cal, and it increases the fire rate, decreases camera shake. You know, you guys can read all these different changes that these things do. Me personally, I'm not going to, just because, like, I feel like you guys should get in game and see it for yourself, you know? We also have 1 other new item, which is the pistol stock. That's what it looks like on the Deagle there. And for those of you curious, because I know you guys are gonna say, what do the masteries look like on the Deagle? Here's Black Obsidian. You can barely see it there. Amethyst, Rose Quartz, Moonstone, Lavender, Tanzanite, Ruby Light, Emerald, and Pure Gold. Ladies and gentlemen, there you guys all have it. But obviously, I'm leaving it on Blue Diamond for for obvious reasons. Come on now. I gotta use this thing with diamond. I just grinded my hearts out with this thing. I have to use it with diamond. But it's really cool to see that the Deagle finally got a revamp, man, because I remember when the freaking Magnum got a revamp, and I was like thinking, man, I can't wait till the Deagle gets a revamp, because if the Magnum was that good with the revamp, I can only imagine what they're going to do with the Deagle. And let me tell you, man, it did not disappoint. The Deagle revamp has been one of the best revamps of this year, in my opinion. It's definitely top 5, if not number 1. I don't really know too much exactly what all came out this year so far. I'd have to get a timeline, but I think that so far this is probably one of my favorites for sure, without a doubt. I don't remember if DSR was this year or not. I think DSR was last year, actually, so it wouldn't count. Yeah, then I think this probably is the best one this year, and there's only so many more to come. I could say that Bad Business 2023, dude, they've been killing it, dude. They've been really killing it. One other thing I kind of want to talk about is, like, guys, let's talk about this update stuff, right? Because I've been seeing a lot of you all just like either come to Petrify stream, you come to my stream, you go in the Discord, you go into other people's Discords, and you ask the same questions over and over and over again. At the end of the day, we also have to realize here, like, the devs are people too, you know? They have their own lives outside of Bad Business, and they have things that they need to take care of. So for people to keep going in Discords, in people's streams, or anywhere in general, and just keep asking the devs or content creators or anyone, hey, when's the update? When's the update? When's the update? I feel like that only is going to diminish people's motivation to work on the game. And let me tell you, the devs are not like, they're not unmotivated. They're very motivated. Like I already said, I did an interview with Ethan, right? I did this interview. I talked to him already. We're going to reschedule this hopefully this week. Maybe Ethan, if you're watching this video, you can reach out to me and we can set up a time sometime this week or next week, whatever. But I already did the interview with Ethan. I need to re-record it and stuff. And we were talking about it, and I could say, like, he is super passionate about this game. He actually cares about this game. A lot of you think he doesn't, like from the outside looking in, but I could tell you for sure, and during that whole interview, I did not see a single lick of like, he doesn't want to do this anymore. He's very passionate about this game. He actually cares. And a lot of you don't see that because you're like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's doing this. But at the end of the day, guys, he's doing it because he wants to better the game, you know? And sometimes updates don't come out on time. I understand. That's a little frustrating, but Ethan's only one person. He's one person. He can only do so much. Thankfully, Popstar started helping him to, you know, starting getting the update out a little bit faster and a little bit quicker, which is also kind of cool. But, like, I don't know. Me personally, man, I just hate seeing, like, not just Ethan, just, like, anyone in general that works on games get so much flack for something like this, because when you look at Bad Business, right, you take Bad Business, you guys are thinking of it like it's Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a AAA game, a studio, a whole team of people working on the game. Bad Business has probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 people working on it at best. If one person calls out that day, the whole game is like struggling because of it. Rather, if one person that works at Call of Duty calls out in a day, it's fine because they have like 50 other people to replace them. You guys see what I'm saying? Like, Bad Business has a very small development team, so for everyone to just keep constantly giving them crap, like, I don't know, man. I'm not like sucking up to the game or whatever. Like, I don't get anything for saying this at all. Like, it is frustrating for me to see. I just don't like seeing it because I know how hard the devs work at this game constantly, and it just makes me so upset to see somebody like constantly berate them or something. It's just annoying. Like, I was thinking about getting into game development. I really want to push my own game someday. Granted, I am working on that's a little bit of a leak there. I am working on one. It's not an FPS. I'm sorry to say I'm not that skilled yet, but we'll see. Maybe in sometime in the future, but I am kind of working on a game at the moment, and seeing things like that is kind of making me scared because I'm like, oh man, what are people gonna do to me? Someone who has no idea what they're doing. Like, I can only imagine. So that it's just a little scary. I don't know, but I hope Ethan's all right, and I hope just the whole dev team in general is all right. I know how annoying it can be, and I apologize. I apologize that the fact that you guys have to deal with that every single update, man. I don't get it. Anyways, though, back on the Deagle. Deagle is amazing. I cannot wait to do my best setup video because, guys, when I tell you my best setup is the best setup, I genuinely mean that. Like, let's say this, okay? Let's put it this way, all right? You guys remember my AK setup, all right? My infamous AK setup video. That video is one of the best performing videos on my channel, and it's for a reason, okay? Because the AK setup that I made is so ridiculously good. Everyone tells me all the time. There's not, like, a single sniper setup. There's not a single other AR, SMG, secondary, any other setup that I've done so far that everyone's like, dude, this setup is amazing. Like, and I mean everyone. The AK is legit the only one that I've seen so many people reach out to me and I was like, dude, I love your AK setup. And I honestly feel like this Deagle one is gonna do the same thing. Like, this Deagle setup is crazy. So I'm super excited to see how that goes, man. I really am. Also, I kind of barely promote this in my videos, but I just got my favorite G Fuel flavor again. If you guys can't see that, oh, let me turn that around a little bit. There you guys go. That's my favorite G Fuel flavor. If you guys like G Fuel as well, even if you want to try it, they have a whole starter kit. Go ahead and use code WILDACES for a percentage off at your purchase or at checkout for your purchase. Man, I'm so bad at promoting things, man. I don't know what to say. I also have another second channel video going out this week. I have a lot of things I want to talk about, and it's actually going to be about Star Wars Jedi Survivor because, oh my God, what a blank show. That's all I can say there because YouTube is just going to kill me if I say anything else. So, you know, I'm excited. I can't wait to do that video because I genuinely do want to give my personal opinions about that, and not just about that game, but just AAA games in general. Like, for me personally, I'd rather have a game delay an update or just delay its release for it to be more polished than it was. Like, for an example, I hate calling out this game because I genuinely do like this game, and I really hope good things for the future of this game, but Frontlines, for an example, right? Frontlines is a great FPS on Roblox. If you haven't played it, you should try it out. Frontlines is great. But the thing that they're lacking is content. There's like no content in the game. They also have like a couple things in the game that are a little weird to use too, like the sniper, the animation delay. Like, there was a lot of problems, and I had a really big issue with that. And I always said, like, they should have released it a little later until they were like ready to. Because at least for me, I don't know if it is that way. I hope it's not, because I genuinely do like the game. I hope the hype on the YouTube side of it hasn't died, because I still see a lot of players playing it, but there's not a lot of content getting posted about it. So I don't know. I think it's kind of going to be like an Arsenal situation where there's a lot of players playing it, just not a lot of YouTubers. So I don't know. I think that's what's going to happen with the game. I think it's already is happening with the game. So hopefully they can get that sorted out. But I don't know, man. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was the Diamond Deagle. I'm sorry that this video was a little bit all over the place, but I wanted to make this video more of a showcase of the Deagle being Blue Diamond. And like I said, next video is going to be on the GLK. And it's not going to be a showcase of the GLK. It's going to be the best setups for it. Yes, you heard me right. Setups with an S. So you already know how that's going to go. All right, we're going to do multiple setups. It's going to be great. My dog's barking. I don't know why. But anyways, guys and gals, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, please be sure to smack a like on it. Lets me know that you all do enjoy and do want more content like this. I got to go see why my dogs are barking, and I will talk to all you beautiful, beautiful people on the next one. Later. Peace.